What's up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We're doing episode 4 of Marvel's What It Is It.
Hey, what it is? What it is it? I don't know what it is.
I love it. It's just my favorite thing in the whole wide world now. If you want to check out the uncut reaction, you can check those out on patreon.com/heroesreforged. We've got all the previous episodes on there, along with a ton of other stuff that we've reacted to this year. Over 30 hours of TV shows that we've done. And we ain't done yet because we still got some stuff at the end of the year, so it'll be very exciting. This episode, all we know from the poster is that it involves Doctor Strange.
I don't want to know anymore. I regret even reading the dang title. I have not seen this episode.
It's there. You cannot not read it.
I know. You have not seen this episode. Augustine, you have not seen this episode. We're all watching this right now together for the first time.
I had a little theory about Spider-Man No Way Home that maybe the Doctor Strange in that movie is not the Doctor Strange that we think he is, and maybe has something to do with this episode. It could be the most far-fetched theory that I could have come up with, but I thought, we'll throw it out there and we'll see if there's any validity to it. In the next 36 minutes, we might find out that I was full of shit.
We'll see, or maybe you're 1,000% right. We don't know what it is. We don't know what it is, so.
You guys ready?
Let's figure it out.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm not looking at the names. I don't want to know.
Don't watch the show.
Space.
Ooh,
I'm looking at
just gonna look at the lovely art.
Ooh. I know we say it on every episode of this reaction series, but Jeffrey Wright.
It's just never not good. It's just, even though it's the same thing over and over,
it's always so good.
And ponder the question. What it is it?
What it is it? What it is? What it is it?
That looks exactly like Benedict Cumberbatch. Holy crap.
That profile was exact.
Oh, and the music is getting some of that Michael Giacchino.
Oh no, I know what's about to happen.
Uh-oh, don't say nothing. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hey, drive safely, homie. Drive safely. Hey,
Rachel
you need to
McAdams?
slow this motherfucker down.
You know, Adam?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, the show had me. Oh no.
No.
That's exactly what I thought was about to happen.
It's really messed up that Stephen Strange is fated to get into an accident in every universe.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, there goes Dr. Christine Palmer.
Well, thanks, Rachel McAdams. It was nice having you.
Stephen Strange didn't lose his hands,
He lost
but
his
his
heart.
heart.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
That's what's up.
Yet despite all he'd gained, Stephen Strange could not let go of the past.
Yep.
Okay, so he saves our reality,
dark
and
path,
now
Yeah.
it's after the events of the first Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
How long has it been? 2 years tonight.
If it's been 2 years, wouldn't this mean we'd be close to Infinity War territory in our main timeline?
Maybe.
Maybe. It's like the beginning of Doctor Strange happens a little bit earlier than the movie came out in 2016. I think the beginning of Doctor Strange might take place in 2015, and then it's like months and months and months that he's training at
So we're not
Camartage.
quite at Infinity War yet.
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh no!
Maybe we're closer to
don't
like
do this to yourself.
in meeting Thor. Oh, what?
Well, buck up, Strange. You promised me creme brulee.
Say the word.
It's gonna continue happening over and over, isn't it?
Yes.
This is the
Yes,
Groundhog's
because-
Day episode.
All you need to do is slow this motherfucker down. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's
fool.
it.
No, just wait.
Stop.
Maybe you make me happy.
There you go. Stay in your lane, brother.
This is shaping up to
Stay
be
in
a
your
night
lane.
to remember.
Again?
You know, Happy Death Day is a really good movie, and this is what it reminds me of. What's the one
was about
event
to
in
ask-
the main timeline that changes this whole thing?
I was about to ask, where's the TVA? But remember, thanks to Loki, like the TVA
Is
is
no longer a
disbanded, or
thing.
it's not.
Oh.
How about we stay in tonight? How about we
Oh, we
stay
just
in
get some
tonight?
tacos.
Steven.
Tacos, you would like.
we missed
How
your
about I
Sushi?
not drive like a madman?
Okay, we'll be fine.
Oh, he's taking a different route.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Nope. Nope. Don't go
So
anywhere.
sad.
I'm waiting for them to go nowhere, and a
Guys.
meteor comes.
Let's stay in.
Uh-oh.
No.
She has a heart
She just-
attack? Are you kidding me?
Pizza. You're a genius.
This dude's gonna rob the place.
No way.
Are you serious? This is so
That's
sad,
brutal.
you guys. The tires burst. Oh my god.
Whoa.
He doesn't show up to save her
He
life.
leaves her alone.
And then they never end up together. Nope, building on fire. That goddamn it, son of a bitch.
You've got to be kidding me.
This is brutal.
I only want you.
No, there's that car again.
You're the only thing that matters.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is tragic, y'all.
It's so beautifully done. The music is killing me right now. It's beautiful.
You know, if I had known we were going to watch the Groundhog's Day episode of this, I would have probably got some, tissues. No wonder he turns into a borderline vampire.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, if he turns evil in this, it's like, I get it, bro.
Are you having car trouble?
Not the most appropriate time for a joke.
Her death is an absolute point in time.
Absolute.
Unchangeable.
Brutal. Absolute points in time. The death of Uncle Ben. The death of Ho Yinsen in the cave in Afghanistan.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Rogers being frozen.
You cannot reverse an absolute point.
Nothing is impossible. You taught me that. I only require more power.
The greatest.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good.
I've seen a Star War.
This path only leads to darkness and the end of this reality.
This reality.
Please, or I will be forced to stop you.
Hell yeah.
You'd have to find me first.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's Armani.
Go this way. Sorcerer Armani.
No, it's strange.
Not any stranger than any other.
That's true.
Good bit. It's a good bit.
The power required to break an absolute point in time is
Y'all see that symbol?
Mephisto.
Mamu.
the absorption of other beings.
Nope. He's got to absorb other beings. Nope, that's not good.
Is she worth the pain?
It's Rachel McAdams, bro. Of course.
You don't know nothing.
Bro, have you seen Mean Girls? Come on.
Yeah. Want to point out she was like 29 when she filmed that movie.
Oh, wow.
Taking the little gnome. Oh my god.
Garden gnome.
The little duende.
Yo, what?
I better see El Cucuy in this and La Llorona.
He absorbed the
You don't
powers
get
of
more
the
powerful than
chupacabra.
that. The Chupacabra, El Cucuy, and La Llorona, please.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my lord. There it is. The cucuy.
That looked pretty cucuy-ish. There's the Chupacabra for sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is crazy.
I could warn him, intervene. But the fate of his universe is not worth risking the safety of all others.
Whoa.
He senses the Watcher. Oh my god. Cool. Uatu's like, oh shit. I didn't mean it.
I gotta go.
I think this is the
go.
first time we've seen Uatu's
Yes,
facial
yes.
movements.
I was gonna say, I just realized, I can't believe it took me 4 episodes, that Uatu's breaking the fourth wall this whole time the show's going on.
Yes. Yes.
Duh.
Death is part of the plan.
I can't accept that.
And that is why you fail.
But maybe the other strange will.
Other?
Yo, what?
What it is? What it is it?
I'm so excited for Sam Raimi's movie. I just keep thinking about it.
Are we about to see a strange battle?
A very strange battle. Whoa, what the hell?
I drew upon the power of the dark dimension to split the timeline, to split you,
Oh.
Okay.
allowing for 2 of your possible timelines to occur in one universe.
Wow.
Doubt that's the simplest or smartest thing to do.
Exceedingly dangerous, actually.
Interesting.
I feel like I'm getting major spoilers for Spider-Man at this point.
Oh, that's not great. Nope, it's not.
Dude. Luck.
We saw this in the
Wong-
Spider-Man trailer.
Wong and Steven are so great.
They are.
I'm so happy with how they have developed that dynamic in the movies, you know?
Yeah.
Do not be frightened, old friend.
For we are one and the
Oh
same.
man.
He definitely looks like he's Romanian.
The world out there is breaking. Don't you dare lie to me. I am you.
So what's so cool about Benedict Cumberbatch doing both voices? He can play two very different versions.
This is arrogance. This is our need to fix everything. It's what drove us to study the mystic arts in the first place.
Our need to fix everything. Sound familiar? Trying to fix Spider-Man's problem.
This is very similar to when Doctor Doom recruited Doctor Strange to go to hell and save his mom.
Triumph and torment, baby.
This is so cool. Damn, they're so good at doing these action scenes.
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa. He's got tremors on his side.
Yo, Kevin Bacon, get the hell out of there.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
these
no.
suckers are
chipping away.
These suckers are here fighting themselves, and they don't even know that Thanos is coming.
Yeah.
No. No.
What it is?
He has ascended to ball.
That's not enough. That's not. Oh.
Oh,
he merged.
that's horrifying. No. Oh, no.
Oh, that's a little trick or
Whoa.
two. That's a little trick or two.
Stephen, you promised me creme brulee.
Oh no.
Cálmate.
It's a
Wait,
trick or
is
treat,
creme brulee
Steven. Steven,
this
it's a
old
trick or
time?
treat. Oh, that's scary.
Oh, God.
He's about to give
That's some
himself some
Conjuring
creme
shit.
brulee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like how sometimes, even in a great Doctor Strange story, it does come down to punching. He still has
Yeah,
to
right.
punch
Yeah.
stuff.
Oof. He just swiped right.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this
Oh
this
no.
reality gonna end, dude.
He just swiped
gonna end.
right.
Wow. These effects are so good.
Really cool. Oh
Oh,
no.
that's not
He made it go
good.
red. Oh no, what is he? Oh, sweet. I will bring you back to life, Nora.
Come with me if you want to live.
Christine,
He turned into Hellboy, dude.
Yeah.
it's me, Christine.
Oh, my God.
What is it?
What the hell?
Yeah, she's gonna turn him down.
And then she's gonna.
I can fix
Nope, you can't fix that, homie.
Oh, the whole reality's gone. Oh, he failed.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Steven, the whole reason you're a wizard is because she passed away, homie. You can't.
You can stop this.
Oh.
The same way you fixed Christine.
I read about you. Sensed your presence.
He knows about the Watcher.
Yep.
Bro, is Uatu gonna show up in Multiverse of Madness?
There are you.
Dude, in No Way Home.
But I can't interfere. You
Nope.
more than anyone else should understand that meddling with time and events only leads to more destruction.
What's gonna
gonna
happen in the
let you
Spider-Man's
pay.
movie? Oh my sweet Lord baby Jesus.
And that was the
pendejo.
end of that.
Por
Doctor
pendejo.
Strange. Wow. The whole universe ended.
I'm sorry.
Stephen.
Now you gotta go through it again, Steven.
What did you do is the last thing he hears.
God damn it, Esteban.
Damn, dude.
Dude, I bet you our Doctor Strange, if he peered into this universe, he'd be like, I'm so glad I broke my hands. I'm so
Yeah.
glad Christine
Yeah.
wasn't in the car with me.
Yep.
One life, one choice, one moment.
So sad.
Is this for real how it's gonna end?
Yeah, dude. That's what if, baby.
That's what
That's
it
what
is.
it is.
Oh my God. What?
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Sad as hell.
Whoa.
Oh,
They're not
my
all gonna end like
Oh.
T'Challa Star-Lord, dude, where
Wow.
he like, you know,
It's, yeah.
saves the universe.
I mean, even the last
this
even
is
the last episode, it really leaned into
Dark.
the dark.
really solid core cast of 5 characters in the
Yeah.
Doctor Strange movie. This episode, this story did not have Mordo. It did not have Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Yeah.
But like Tilda Swinton, Benedict Cumberbatch, Benedict Wong, Rachel McAdams were great in this episode.
Totally.
Because they were great. They're great as their characters.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I think that the MVP of this episode is honestly the music. Even now,
So
hearing it as
good.
it's ending,
So good.
I'm like, my heart is broken. That sucked. That thing is so
Yeah.
sad.
You know what's cool is that, like, you know, I didn't know anything about Doctor Strange prior to the film, and I really like that first film. I know it's like
Good. Yeah,
a lot of
good
people
movie.
have a lot of stuff about not knowing the character. I thought it did a very satisfactory job introducing me to that character in that world. But then I feel like the character was really elevated in Avengers Infinity War in particular. Endgame, we didn't get to see too much of him, but it's really made me excited about the sequel. One, because I just like Benedict Cumberbatch, and I'm interested in knowing more about Doctor Strange. And the fact that he was going to be in Spider-Man, I was excited about too. But this episode, I feel like gave me something that I never would have even like thought of that I would have wanted from a character like Doctor Strange. So it made me super fascinated with the character and like the psychology of the character and the power set, especially of like what is the limitation of his power, and at what point does he start to break, is what I really liked.
That's one thing, Adam, that I'm glad you saw and that people understand is that they touched on it in the first movie where you borrow the powers from other beings in order to power yourself up, right? He literally was absorbing beings to bring those powers into himself, which is a very evil thing to do, but you kind of get a very basic understanding of where this power set comes from and how Doctor Strange can do so many incredible things. Because you're like, oh, he's a sorcerer. The word sorcerer isn't very intimidating. You're just like, cool. Like, what can he do? Like, make stuff float or whatever? No, this guy's like tapping into interdimensional beings for power. It's crazy. So I really like this whole episode. It was heartbreaking. I feel like the art and the animation and the effects were top notch in this episode. But emotionally, it just struck a chord where, you know, maybe some things are inevitable. Some things in life are difficult to go through, and maybe you have to go through them. And for the better or the worse, you got to go through them. You know, it always forms who you are. So
the whole concept of this like Groundhog Day idea that no matter what Doctor Strange tries to do, he can't prevent the future. And obviously, this is before you know he gets to Avengers Infinity War, where he literally meditates through over 14 million different possible scenarios of how they could beat Thanos. So it's interesting to see that like what was going on in that character's head while he was experiencing that is similar to what we actually see in this episode. Like if you were to do a what if on what Doctor Strange, what he was going through while he was going through all those different, you know, cycles of time, this episode is kind of a reflection of something like what he would go through, which I think is super fascinating to see. And I agree.
Speaking of, go read this.
Nice.
Go read this one.
Doctor
I feel
Strange
like
and
this,
Doctor Doom. Yeah.
PhD
we
war.
mentioned it. Yeah, we mentioned it, PhD war. We mentioned it in the episode, but I feel like they pulled a lot of elements from this book in order to properly tell this story, because in this one, Strange and Doom team up to kind of do something similar. And then we got this bad boy here. If the hot man of the hour here, Mr. Mephisto, is part of this.
Mr. Mephisto.
Mr. Mephisto is part of this as well. It's a really good episode. I would say this is my favorite one so far, honestly.
Wow. I still go T'Challa Star-Lord for so many reasons, but each one has brought such a different vibe. And I think what's great about this episode is, Adam, you're talking about discovering this kind of emotionality that we haven't really gotten with Doctor Strange in the movies so far. Augustine, you're citing that emotionality. You're talking about comic books that are, you know, that feel the same kind of tone. And I want to point this out. I saw this earlier today on Twitter. Scott Derrickson, director of the first Doctor Strange movie, posted an image from the movie, or maybe it's a concept art, and he says, this image taken from the comics where it's Strange standing in front of that cool shaped window in his house captures what I always loved about Doctor Strange. I'm reading it right now. A lone and lonely character on a spiritual quest, never fully overcoming himself, but always trying, capable of confronting any darkness. A lone and lonely character. And somebody asked him if he had seen the What If that's coming out right now, the one we just watched, and he said, I saw an early cut of it and thought it was terrific. Yeah, it's like that first movie, it's tough because that first movie didn't maybe have the room to go into that, and it is a fun and origin movie, but he doesn't end up with Rachel McAdams at the end, you know, they're apart. And
Right.
then every
Right.
other appearance so far has been elevating his power set, you know, and elevating his capability, which has been awesome. And then bringing in more of his personality to kind of clash with either Thor or Iron Man or Loki or whatever. Really fun. And then this episode is like, but what's the emotionality of Steven? And he's a lone and lonely figure. And I think a lot of characters in the Marvel Universe could end up with a long-term relationship and maybe like a spouse and then marriage and then, you know, retirement. Characters like Spider-Man, honestly, characters like Captain America. Now I think about him and Peggy because him being frozen out of time, stuck out of time, normally in the comics, I'm like, okay, maybe Cap can't really settle down, but then he always had Sharon Carter in the comics. So Cap has always been somebody who could be with somebody. Spider-Man's been somebody who could be with somebody. Iron Man, even though he's a playboy, like the way that they set him up with Pepper Potts in the movies, and I'm like, I could feel that. I could get that. He's a guy.
She was a major part.
But I think Stephen Strange, I think it's sad in a lot of ways. Bruce Banner, these are the tragic characters of Marvel. And this episode highlights the tragedy of Stephen beautifully.
Yeah, I was not expecting that because, you know, from what little I've seen or from what we've seen like little glimpses of this Doctor Strange confrontation, but I also have seen like Spider-Man with the cloak. And so I thought like, well, how is all these things going to tie together? Not in a million years. It's kind of the same thing with the third episode because they've given us very little, which I appreciate because I don't necessarily want to know much about what we're going into. I feel like the first two episodes were probably the most sort of like front-facing things that they put out there. I wasn't just not expecting the emotional sort of like impact of what they were going to do. Which
Okay,
is
guys,
really cool.
theory time. So at the very end, we saw Doctor Strange inside of some kind of crystal. Is that an actual prison, or is that like a theoretical reality coming to an end kind of thing?
I think he made like a pocket dimension, and maybe he'll be in there forever. For the rest of his, he does that shit all the time. Marvel characters always make pocket dimensions. There's a little pocket dimension. Everything's okay.
Quantum realm. Quantum realm's its own pocket dimension.
Realm. Yeah. I mean, you know, Augustine, I think it was you that brought it up during the episode. Correct me if I'm wrong, if it was you, Adam, but like when you were like, "Yo, is Uatu going to show up in one of these movies?" And I'm like, they could. Yeah. Here's the thing: it's Jeffrey Wright's voice, and it's a CG character.
Yeah.
You know, like, yes, they could have Uatu show up at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, at the you know, during Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. We have no idea. If they play their cards right, maybe they'll save Uatu until the Fantastic Four show up because he's so tied in with that team and those characters, and them meeting Galactus, and maybe Uatu could show up for the next like, oh, I need to warn you about Kang. Because so far, even with Thanos, why hasn't Uatu interfered? It's because, well, they defeated Thanos and brought everyone back, right? So far, so good overall. There's been a lot of loss of characters and stuff, but it's like so far so good. The billions and trillions and quadrillions of the universe are like alive because of the Avengers.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. So
he's like, he's okay.
Yeah. So but maybe when Kang shows
it
up,
is
that's
what
what
it is. It
like,
is what it is.
Guys, it's Kang. You need to know about Kang.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to whatever's next. Like I'm looking at the splash page here on Disney, and there's still Gamora. Gamora as Thanos. The zombies.
I could watch.
Looks like there's
infinity of these. They're so good. They're so fun.
Yeah. And I think that's what's exciting about the show is the fact that, you know, they did say that season 2 will play with more of the storylines from phase 4, which I think is really cool. So to have this first season kind of play around with phase 1 through 3 is pretty neat. Right. So far, everything that we got phase 1 and 2, I guess, that we're intermixing. Yeah. So I think that's really fun. But my theory was nowhere near correct. This episode went a completely different direction, which I'm happy about. I thought it went in a really cool direction. I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility for, in at least the Doctor Strange sequel, to see reflections of what we've kind of been introduced to, because they've been very open about how these animated series, it's a vast multiverse. Like you could see some of these things pop up anywhere at some point. So it could be interesting if we actually end up meeting like a variation of a Doctor Strange in multiverse and to see how different they are, whether it's the same one we just met. So it's very exciting. very exciting.
It's just like
I agree.
It's just like Tom Cavanaugh in The Flash, like with all the different versions and
God.
accents that he played.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Let there be a Doctor Strange that's actually from England. And
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch is like, oh, thank God. Okay, great.
God.
Hello, I'm Stephen Strange.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Guys, let us know in the comments below what you thought about this 4th episode of Marvel's What It Is It, your theories
What
for
It
the
Is.
future. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.
Ponder the question, what it is.
What it is.